difference is decided by character. And if you don't think character is the only factor in deciding victory, then you've been playing the wrong game this whole damn time. The world was playing the wrong game 200 years ago. They learned what it meant to be found faulty in character. For their failure, they became a wasteland of nuclear hellfire. Now out there is a horde of men calling themselves survivalists, remnants of the old world, thinking they can get by just on the strength of their arms alone. There's a new California Republic, gambling away the glory of America's past on a legion of slaves trying to rise against their masters on some old forgotten highway. None of them have any idea what kind of character it takes to bring the greatest nation on earth back to glory. But down here, in Vault 18, you're gonna learn everything you need to know about winning that war. Right here, right now, on this battlefield. You are the last of America's finest men and women. You're the A-list. The rest of those idiots are a thing of the past. Now is your time. You'll get out there and show that you have the character it takes to bring America back to glory. Can I get a hurrah? Damn right! Now move out!
Make the play, kid. Come on. Yes. Tear into him. Go, kid, go. That was the best play I have seen in years, kid. The whole vault is singing your praise this season. Looks like Bragg's Patriots put another trophy on the shelf, thanks to you. Now, I've been told you've got a career to look forward to. You made the final touchdown of the season, so that should give you just about any job you want in here. Shame you can't put it to real use out in the wasteland. With a backbone like that, you could do a lot of good up top. Well, that's real good, kid. A real group mindset. But this is a moment to be proud of yourself. Never put the collective above your own success. That's what I've always lived by. There comes a time where you have to pick your own team. It can't just be the one you're born into either. It has to be the right choice in who you throw your weight behind. I was talking to Chevy up in the security department. Those goddamn morons in the overseer's office actually want to put you to work in maintenance. Idiots don't know what kind of attitude you have. How would you like to work for Vault Security, kid? I am, and I suppose you're a genuine patriot. I've never been a big fan of our benevolent Vault-Tec overlords. I'm here to represent democracy and the American way. We're gonna bring America back to glory. How about it, kid? Hey, kid, before you go, I want to ask you something. You were born in the wasteland, from what I understand. Now, I'm new to this place, and I like to get to know all my best players. But I don't know much about you yet. Huh, strange. Well, at any rate, you've been raised by your fellow Americans, and that's all that matters to me. I'm starting to organize an after-school program for motivated athletes like yourself, and I'd like you to be there. You've picked yourself a bright future, but what if one day that future was threatened? Would you be willing to stand up next to me and fight for your country? That's my star player, always reliable. I'm talking about the possibility of this vault falling to the tide of outside forces. I'm talking about the new California Republic, the survivalists, super mutants. But it doesn't just stop at the vault door. Not all of us have been calling Vault 18 home for 200 years. You know what's up there? What's coming? Like it came for the others. We can't just sit and hide while the powers above storm over this great nation. People like you and I have got to fall in and throw our weight behind an effort to save the America we survived to protect and serve. You understand what I'm saying? Damn right, soldier. I can tell you have a high endurance already, and you have the strength you need to survive in this world. Now listen, I think you have what it takes to be a great leader, but you're gonna need above average charisma and a damn fine set of combat skills. I want you to go check out that vigor tester on the wall over there, and if you score right, I'm gonna put you at the top of my A-list. Give me a shout when you're done. So, how did it turn out? Damn fine work, but we already knew that. What else does it say? So it does. That's definitely a key factor. And? Yeah, well, brains are all well and good, but the kind of work I have for you doesn't need that chair force crap. If you want to be a soldier, change your statement. Nice. Well done, soldier. All right, that has me convinced. You're in the top of your class. Congratulations. You've done everything right by my standards. Report to Chevy in the security office and have her issue you the best gear and post in the base. You've earned it. Great. Questions? What is it? As a matter of fact, yes, I do. Guns and Ammo, Pugilism Illustrated, and a few Grognak comics I lifted off that dumb punk Johnny. Feel free to let him know where you got him. And kick his ass for me if he tries to take them back. If you weren't my star player, I'd just tell you I'm off the clock. But for you, sure. I'll tell Chevy to let you into my personal locker in the security office. She'll set you up with the Patriot program. Get ready to serve, kid. Well then, you do have that glimmer of greatness in your eyes. What do you want to know? It's hell on earth, kid. I've seen cities sunken below seas of radioactive sand. The ashes of the dead choking the air. There are places in this world where the fires of war still burn, as if the bombs fell yesterday. Most everything kind about what's above ground is a mirage, shimmering out of the corner of your eye, tempting you to make a wrong move. I've seen the eyes of Satan glimmer in the dark with bullet holes next to my head when I wake up in the morning, and I've felt the ghosts of ages past whisper on my shoulder before blowing away in the dust. You feel trapped, even out in the open. Not even the cool breeze of the coming rain across your sun-cracked skin is good news. The only hope is that someday you'll hear on the airwaves the song of an army coming to save the day. The song of America starting to wake up from her nightmare. Father Time breathing life back into her dreams. That's a good question, kid. America? That's a real big thing to talk about. Here in Vault 18, we have the opportunity to make a real change up there. We're safe and healthy. I want to see you kids make a true difference. Start to put things back together for the red, white, and blue. We'll start with after-school programs, then scouting missions. You kids are smart, good with technology. A bunch of us living down here want to start training you to fight, too, to keep our little investment safe. It's a big world up there, and there are a lot of bad guys. We need to find the good ones and band together, all of us. You betcha, kid.
And here we have tonight's Vault Hero. You really know how to handle yourself, big guy. Can I ask for a quick post-game play-by-play? Great. I've just got some, stuff to talk to you about. You know, Vault drama. We'll get it over with quick. Sure. Don't keep me waiting, Tiger.
I'm glad Bragg joined the Vault. If he hadn't brought us that water chip from outside, we'd be doomed.
Oh, hey! You're here to see Chevy? Sure you can, sport. Just remember that Chevy. Well, she's a tough one. Tread carefully. Come on. Mistress, the player that won the football game is here to see you. Your brother sent him.
I know. Thank you, Aaron. You are dismissed.
Yes, of course.
So you're the replacement. What's your name, recruit? Interesting. Try again. And why is it you want to join Vault Security? Well spoken. You meet my expectations. I'll issue you your armor and sidearm. Be prepared to start your training in the morning. Do you have questions for me? John isn't as perceptive as I am. I know a soldier when I see one, even when they don't know it themselves. I'm not simply a security officer, I am a lieutenant. When it is time to fight, my place is beside my men, making sure that my troops survive. If I haven't done well in teaching them to listen, then I will fail in that mission. What have you learned of me so far? I see. You're smarter than my average soldier. Why do I need that? Intelligence may serve your ends, but it is worthless to my needs. You're learning quickly. You're humble. I give you a chance to make mistakes, and you step in line. That's a trait I appreciate. You've impressed me enough that I may send you back to John. I know he'd like to see you again after you're done here. There are many ways that I'll train you, physically and mentally. You're a born soldier, and that makes you my perfect match. For now, you should ask John what he would have you do. Dr. Rossman is the one who decides who joins the Wasteland Scouts, and it's Sergeant Norman who approves and leads missions. Dr. Rossman will either be in the computer lab or in his home preparing for bed in the lower apartments. You should seek him out to hear his stories. They may teach you something about serving me. I just might. You've impressed John, and that impresses me. He is a hard man to reach out to. There's a locker in the armory that stands out from the rest. That's our personal locker. I'll train you with them in the coming months, and that'll be adequate knowledge to serve you in your time here in Vault 18. If ever anything is to happen to this place, you will have that key. Come here and use it. Exactly. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 0500. Do not complain. Do not be late.
Hey, kid. Here to see my daughter, are you? You're that kid from next door. I haven't seen you around much. Jen said you'd be stopping in to help her with a little problem. Just make sure it's not going to get the two of you into trouble. Jen is a good judge of character. You might work out all right, if you can manage. Get in, before someone notices you.
Daddy!
What do you think, Jen? I'm not paying attention?
Come on. You don't have to freak him out. He's safe to talk to. I promise.
I just want to make sure you're right.
There's no one better to ask. I may not be a legendary wasteland scout, but I trust my instinct.
If Bragg is half as bad as I think he is, your instincts might be leading you into a trap.
I learned from the best. Just trust me.
Even the best can make mistakes, Jen.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming. I know it's your big night and all. Probably everybody wants a piece of the star player's action, huh? I know. Family. Sorry, I should have mentioned it. But I wanted to talk to you, and I had to come home to help Mom with the midgets. Well, I know you just had a chance to talk to Coach Bragg and Lieutenant Chevy. I was wondering if you managed to, well, see a secret list when you were in there. Yeah. So last night, I let the girls wander off, and I stopped by to spy on the competition. Coach Bragg was in his after-school meeting with the Patriots, without you, of course, and he was talking up some list. Everyone in the vault is on it, and they're all given grades or something. I wouldn't normally care, but he mentioned me directly. At first I thought he'd noticed me listening in the hall, but I'm a real good spy. He said that I'm on the B list, because I'm not smart or fit enough to make it to the winning team, but I'm fit for other things. Right. I'm not asking you to betray the coach, just do a little investigating. You know just what Bragg and the Patriots can do. The guy has more guns at his disposal than Vault security does. It's a long shot, but maybe he could honestly tell you what it's about, and then I'd be okay. Maybe it's just a stupid health thing or whatever. But what if it isn't? Dad is a wasteland scout. He's seen things. He told me that Bragg gives him a good feeling, but it's never that simple. There are a lot of people out there that would die to get into the vault and ruin our lives. I just want to keep my family safe. Aw, damn it. Quit it. You'll make Daddy get his hopes up. You're definitely a sweet talker, I'll give you that. But seriously, thank you. This whole thing has my spider senses tingling. I've helped Dad fend off bad guys all my life. It's what I do. Like I said, I hope it's nothing. But if it isn't, then I want to know about it. I'm studying every day to be a wasteland scout like Dad. It's like my only purpose in life. Getting ready to go on scouting missions and take down the big bads of the wastes. If Bragg really is more than meets the eye, then it's up to us to find out first and let the Overseer know before the election tomorrow. I just can't bring this to him without proof, though. Bragg is like the first line of defense against invasion, or so he claims. Between Bragg and Chevy, they're better armed than all of Vault's security. Let me know what you find out from the man, and if he won't talk, we'll go on an adventure together.
It's about time for you to go to bed, ain't it, star player? Fine work, soldier. Look at that. Looks good on you. In my long line of jobs out in the wasteland, I was a soldier at one point. I remember my first assignment as if it were yesterday. I don't tell many people about my past. It's a security risk. But you've earned my respect. Yes, I do. We've already talked about the Patriot program, but I've got another important topic to discuss. I'm running for Overseer, and my team is planning to come up with a defense strategy in case the vault is ever breached. I have a feeling we'll have to accelerate our plans. I'll be assembling our best and brightest minds to lead a group of Patriots in defense drills tonight. There aren't many youngins left in Vault 18, so you kids are it. I want to give you the key to a special locker in the security office. If anything ever happens, you run right there and get what's in it. That doesn't matter, kid. It's a secret, and it's all yours. I know I can trust you to take that decision to heart. Was there anything else you need? Oh, did she? What kind of list? So, the smart jock wants to learn about the A-list. First off, I don't know what in the hell you're talking about. Secondly, any lists or grades I have is my own damn business. So unless you end up getting elected Vault Overseer, you can take your questions and go fuck that inadequate little twit all you want. You're not going to get very far in life tempting fate with stupid questions. So to learn some respect, you can start by discovering just how mean Bragg can get when you piss him off. You have 10 seconds to run out that door before I break your face. 10, 9.
So, how did that chat with Bragg go, Junior Scout? Well, maybe there is another way. We'll have to go somewhere really quick, though. Will you follow me? It's a secret, but when we get into the hallway, I'll race ya.
Hey, we'll be right back, okay? I think we'll go ask the Overseer what he knows about Bragg's origins.
That's fine. Just stay away from Bragg and Chevy.
Understood. We'll be careful.
Have Rossman let you into the computer lab. There may be more information about him there.
Sure, sounds like a plan.
Hey, let's make this fast. It's getting late and I want to get there quickly. Try to keep up.
Hey, you're one of those kids from downstairs.
We're not supposed to be down here, so try to be stealthy. I've been using this place to hide ever since I was a little girl. The Wasteland kids were always trying to pick on me, and I'd come here to get away. No offense to you. You and your brother and sister are the good ones. Anyway, I found this stuff, and I've been stashing it here ever since. Just let me unlock my little safe. Here, take this. I found these in one of Bragg's private boxes that he keeps down here. You can use it by just turning that little knob and wearing it on your wrist. Yeah, what can I say? I have sticky fingers and I'm a master with a bobby pin and a screwdriver. Plus, Bragg is a wastelander. We can't just trust him. So, you've tried it too? That's my star player. Coach Bragg leaves his office at 10 every night. We have to get in there after 10 and before sunrise. There will be a janitor sweeping the floor, so we have to be careful and not get caught. These stealth watches last only like 5 minutes. Are you ready? Well, I live in a house full of 4 other people, and I'm the only one that isn't innocent. It's kind of hard to do stuff when everyone else lives in the same room, but these things block light and sound. When I'm using one, I can hide under my covers and listen to loud music, or make as much noise as I want. It's a privacy thing. We're going to check out his computer, then we'll look through his desk, and I'll lockpick his safe. I'm a magician. I can make magic things happen with locks. Let's just go, come on. We'll wait in the Atrium Diner until Bragg leaves, then go in behind him. I'll follow your lead. Hey, psst. Here he goes. Come on, let's sneak into the gym while we have our chance. Go, go!
Hey, you're one of those kids from downstairs. It's kind of hard to keep track when you're trapped in this place.
Don't touch anything. Just look for the list on the computer. Then let's get out of here. So, did you find it? Shit. Well, I guess that's it then. Just a list of names. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. I'll just head straight home after we get out of the gym. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? It's probably better if they don't see us both together, just in case. I owe you. Maybe I'll find a way to pay you back someday.
So, sounds like you've had an eventful evening. First you score the last touchdown of the season, then you get a coveted post with vault security. You're shaping up to be a real mover and shaker. What do you plan to do next? Such a kidder. Now listen here, kid. I've got that Bragg fellow beating the election by 10 points, but that doesn't mean he's out of the game. Bragg offered you that post with his freaky sister down in security. I want to know why. What did he offer you, and what does he expect in return? I didn't. Chevy demanded it. The Wasteland Scouts, Rossman and Yeti, they didn't sanction it either. When that dry harpy took over, she set her one good eye on making Vault 18 their private fortress. With whatever it was Rossman did to piss off our upstairs friends in the Wasteland, the old folks down here have been running scared. We're an elderly vault, kid. 80% of our inhabitants are in nursing care. They're afraid. They jump at their own shadow. You tell them all the ghost stories about vault Vikings and psychos blowing up the vault door? No wonder they're out looking for a man like Bragg. This isn't going to be an easy talk, kid. People in the admin office think Bragg's not content with taking over as overseer by popular vote. They think he's planning a coup, with Chevy supplying him with guns and Bragg training his patriots day and night. I'm worried the whispers may be true. What do you know about Bragg and Chevy's plans tomorrow? They gave you that post in security. You've got to have heard something. My God, they got to you too. How much of that macho bullshit has gone to your head? Are you more interested in protecting the vault or that cockamamie America cult garbage? I don't know what to believe. You know those crazy half-cocked patriot types. One minute they're talking jibber-jabber political nonsense, the next they're waving guns in your face. Bragg voted last season to let the gun controls in Vault 18 run wild. Now they're everywhere, but only his kids know how to use them. They outnumber Vault security 3-1. We didn't let this happen, they created it. I want you to keep an eye on them. Watch what they're doing, report back to me. If the Patriots are up to something, we ought to know about it. Jesus Christ, threats? If you think your attitude is winning you any favors, just get out. Go. Deflate Bragg's balls or whatever it is you wasteland kids do after a game.
So, you got the list? Sneaking into Bragg's office was foolish. If he'd have caught you, who knows what he'd do. But that was successful. Good job. That's the master list, all right. I told Bragg to get rid of that ages ago. Disturbing. I'm going to have to go have a talk with Christensen tonight. I don't trust Bragg's behavior lately. Something about the way he talks. He reminds me of someone. Someone I don't want near my kids. Besides covering the vault and loose firearms, or is making all the Wasteland kids salute him like a general and train for war. Something about that man rubs me the wrong way. No one really knows for sure. He says he and Chevy came from a vault in Idaho, but we have no records of it in the mainframe. All that talk about bringing America back to glory and selecting only the best and brightest. He just reminds me of someone is all. Someone we met a long time ago, out in the Wasteland. A guy named Autumn. Real boogeyman type. You don't want to know him. Yeah, well, Wasteland Scouts have made a lot of mistakes. Mistakes I don't want you kids to inherit. Letting Bragg in here for one. He showed up with a map to a vault down the mountain. We'd never seen it before. Had a bunch of working water chips. Ours all shorted out at the same time about 8 years ago, so we were starting to run out of clean water. Saved our ass, sure. But at what cost? You kids, you're the last generation in this vault. We don't have enough kids being born to replace the population we've got. Bragg wants to take you all out in the Wasteland on some crusade to restore America. Sounds like a fool's errand to me. We've traveled the whole of California, Nevada, Arizona. Further. The only people I've seen talk like him weren't heroes. I want to make sure that doesn't happen here. Not sure. We just want to be prepared tomorrow. Election results will start coming in early. If he doesn't like the results, well, he's made gestures he won't be taking no for an answer. Yeah, you too, kid. And thanks for helping out Jen. The other kids haven't treated her the best, but she's going to make a good scout one day. Outside, the person next to you is your life. You watch their back, they watch yours. No one gets left behind.
Now you boys play this one real close to the vest, and the Overseer won't know what hit him. The time for our revolution is at hand.
We just got word from the President. We have to make our move tonight.
John Henry has a real sense of timing, don't he? How long do we have?
A little over 48 hours. We have to secure the data on the Vault's mainframe and terminate Project Brazil. Then we're to report to Raven Rock.
That's a hell of a tall order. We just barely got these Patriots whipped into form. I think I can sell our hardliners on doing the job, but not all of them.
We don't have a choice.
I know. We'll have to pull the trigger.
I'll order Tara Mason to rig the charges on the upstairs transformer. That should buy you the time to rally our forces and confront the Overseer.
Good. It'll be a rude awakening for our newest recruits.
You're not going to warn them?
No, they haven't been fully initiated into the Patriot program. If they're really Enclave material, they'll fall in line after the first shots are fired.
That's a long call.
You have your orders, Lieutenant. Carry them out.
Of course.
You soldiers hear that? The word came down from on high. America shall rise again tonight. I want this vault under Enclave control by morning. Round up the parasites and ingrates that have crippled this facility and herd them into the gym. Start with those barbarians you beat last night. Move out!
Mason, ignite the charges.
Get down. Hey, you, over there. Are you one of us, or are you one of them? I don't understand. The Colonel trusts you, even above the rest of us. Why weren't you with the opening attack? There must be some mistake. We should report back to the Colonel and sort this out. Yes, exactly. The Colonel will inform you of what's happened. Come on. Good. Come with me.
Soldier, get over here and report on your status. This mission has been underway for over an hour. Where have you been? I see. It seems we've been in a similar position. Make your way to the administration hallway. Connect with Colonel Bragg. He'll have further orders for you. Dismissed. Go downstairs and check on Matheson.
He was unconscious the last time I...
Just go! Yes, General, understood. The Colonel is advancing onto the final stage. You will have the data shortly. I eagerly await the arrival of our Enclave brothers.
Last time. Where the hell is the key to unlock that door?
Sick bastard, Bragg. Try all you want.
There's my star player. I knew you'd survive that shitstorm downstairs. Come on over here and take this machine gun from Anderson. There, that's a good soldier. Now put on that uniform so you look presentable. The next time I talk to you, it'll be as a member of the Enclave.
Here are your fatigues and your submachine gun. 60 rounds is all you get issued, so don't waste it. Hey, just 1 second. What happened back there? Where is the rest of your tribe? Good God. This has gone too far. We didn't sign up to kill good people. Hell, there might not be a later. Let's go. What is it? Something is wrong here. I need to talk with you alone. Can I trust you to keep it quiet? All right. Then we have to be smart about it. Come on. Follow me. Sir, permission to break ranks.
What the hell for, Anderson?
Sir, Vault Security has a contingency in the pipeworks that may lead to the upper apartments. I found a spare key. We'd like to investigate the alternate route, sir.
You found the maintenance key? Ah, now that's my soldier. Take the lead and find a way back behind their lines and report back to me.
Sir, yes, sir. Come on, follow me.
There. That uniform looks damn fine on you, soldier. Now I have a special task suited to your skills. This door is sealed shut. That coward Christensen is hiding on the other side. We need to get him before he sets the self-destruct. It's a matter of life and death. I want you to find us a way in. Any bright ideas? Because his son is dead and his fragile mind just snapped. He's a power-crazed lunatic, just like Vault-Tec intended. He doesn't care about democracy. He just wants to haul away the resources of this vault that are the rightful property of the United States government. Damn right, soldier. Now what's your plan for dealing with this obstacle? No, not him. Christensen has lost his mind. But there is another way. You remember that Jen Hale woman? That slut with the blonde ponytail? She managed to steal half of my stealth boys from a hard case with her lockpicking skills. Something I'm sure you knew nothing about. Go find her. She may still be alive in the lower apartments if the cave-in didn't kill her. Now go!
You're back. Report on what happened. I see. You'll find nothing of value here. Possibly a set of plastic explosives downstairs. Return to your duties.
God, I can't believe I almost fell in with those bastards. Thanks for giving me this chance to switch sides. You have to hear me out, or none of this will make any sense. I believed in Bragg's vision up until an hour ago. Then he locked my parents in the gym with everyone else for taking sides with the overseer. Bragg doesn't care about anybody. We have to put a stop to this. But that son of a bitch isn't alone. He has others waiting for him out in the wasteland. These Enclave bastards. They're behind all of this. The Patriot program, Carl Weathers' dad getting killed. They plan to ship us off to some base when we're done fighting for them, just so they can take over what's left of Vault 18 after the battle. From what I heard Chevy talk about, the Vault will serve as their base on the west coast as part of a bigger war back east. They're planning on invading some place called Brazil, down the highway, and someone has information about it in the Vault. They want to know about Andrew Oran, the senator that built this place. He has something to do with that Brazil project they were talking about. It's funny, 200 years and that guy is still important. I think you live in the apartment he was supposed to live in, but the guy never made it. He probably died in the Great War with everyone else. Anyway, Vault security is set up in the upper apartments. Change out of your uniform and back into your regular clothes. Otherwise, Vault security will just shoot at us on sight. We'll link up with the Wasteland Scouts and help them hold their lines. Bragg still trusts us, so when he breaks through into the hydroponics lab, we're going to turn the tables on that jackass. You ready?
Man, what the hell is... What's going on? I'm sorry. I just woke up and everything was on fire. The rocks slid over my bed. My parents... I don't know where my brother and sister are. I'm so scared. Wait, what? No, you can't be on Bragg's side. You can't. I don't know what to say. Tell me you're just faking it. Why the hell should I? You're just another one of Bragg's thugs. You people murdered my family, ruined my home. Give me one reason why I should help you. Fair enough, but just you wait. I don't care what happens to me now, but one day I'm going to repay what you've done to my family with your blood. Good to see you, Coach. It's just a simple door. What's the problem?
You will address the Colonel as Sir, and only when spoken to. Unlock this door.
Your masters never taught you how to pick a lock, eh? Pathetic. Here.
Soldier, where in the hell is Anderson? What the fuck happened down there? Huh. I won't ask what you did with that information. Damn fine work. I knew he was weak, but I'm glad you knew what to do. Well done, soldier. Now to... No. Where the hell is he? Find me the access codes to get into the hydroponics lab. The son of a bitch escaped through the pipeworks. We'll find our own way in.
Sir, the forward team just radioed in. They've breached the lab doors.
Good. Come with me.
Sir, we're almost through the last airlock seal. 30 seconds, max.
Good. We'll make this quick. Get into position. Strike pattern Zeta. Move. Move! Get into position by the door. Use the grenade launcher to break their lines, then provide covering fire and move in. You and I will storm the rear of the lab and take Christensen's position when their main forces are broken. Open fire!
We've got conflict. That's assault!
There. That's good enough. Let the grunts fight the rest of this battle. You and I have business with Christensen. Follow me. All right. Just let me do the talking here, soldier. Follow my lead and we may all get out of here alive. Christensen!
Coach Bragg, you're alive! See, my attempts at ending your life have failed.
Step away from those controls, Christensen, now!
If you think I'll grovel for my life, you're mistaken. You killed my son. You corrupted my youth with your dogma. You're a traitor and a murderer. I will not simply close my eyes and go quietly into oblivion.
You are ordered by authority of the President of the United States to step down and surrender control of this facility to its rightful government owners. Do I make myself clear?
The President? United States? This is what my son died for? You idiot. The United States is history. A fairy tale. If you think I'm gonna just roll over for an anachronistic hard-ass to just...
You have one last chance. Surrender now, or I will execute you.
Kid, you too? I believe I failed you. I'm...
Nine years I've spent preparing the next generation of soldiers to serve my country. I've broken a dozen Vault-Tec facilities. I've crushed insurrections. I've battled the enemies of our nation from sea to sea. Never once have I failed. Never once have I taken a wrong step. And now, in this hole, the only mistake I've ever made was not firing when I had the chance. Soldier, The self-destruct is set. There is nothing I can do to stop it. Gather your gear, find your companions, and head for the main entrance. I will stay here and rally our forces. You're a sharp one, soldier, I'll give you that. This machine has all the data I need from the past 200 years right here. I'm uploading what's in these databanks to John Henry through Vault 18's radio transmitter array. Otherwise, this entire 9-year operation will have been a failure. I'm staying here to slow down the reaction. Otherwise, none of us will make it out alive. I'll be right behind you. Now rally your men and get out of here! Now go!
Out there. This is Colonel Bragg. Report on your situation immediately. Good. You survived the detonation. I assume you're aware of the situation outside the vault. The raiders that were so kindly hosting our operation at Athens-Tec mine decided to betray us, the bastards. We have to enact a longer-term plan of action. We secured the data we needed from Vault 18's mainframe and are heading back to base. You need to shack up for the night and await further orders. There's a house up ahead with supplies and gear to set you up for a long haul. But be at the ready. Another raider convoy is en route. You'll have to hunker down and defend your location come dawn. That's not important now. You just head on up to that house and we'll contact you with further information. We have to regroup under the radar out in the desert. Steer clear of the NCR if you see them. They're getting nosy. That's a good soldier. Now, move on up to that house and get some rest. I remember there being a cache of Wasteland Scout goods in the cellar. We stashed a little something extra there before entering the vault. Scatter the mines and the claymores around the road in. That should give you an edge in combat. Good hunting. Bragg out.
Over here. The house we're headed to is up ahead. You can either join us or stay here and rot. Your choice. The house is this way. Follow me.
Holy shit! I never thought I was going to see you again. When I left the vault and started walking away, I had no idea there was anyone left. How did you get out? The main doors were all shut, and I sealed the way behind me as I left. Huh. So, you went off to be one of Coach Douchebag's little toy soldiers. That's cute. Did he let you wear a name tag? I don't really have any desire to deal with one of Bragg's thugs. If we're going to fight, let's do it. If not, I'll be on my way. Does it? Look, if you helped murder 299 people, then there isn't much stopping you from killing me too. If you're going to do it, make the first move. But I'm walking away. Away from you and your bad karma. Don't follow me.
You really think this is the Vault Dweller?
I know what I saw. This is the fucking one.
Huh. They're awake. Finally.
Hey, look at what we have here. Our little Vault Dweller is awake. Good morning, my friend. You've been busy, haven't you? Killing 30 of my men. That's very fucking brave of you. You must be some kind of badass, huh? You know who those men had for a boss? Probably some psychotic raider warlord. You're right. They had me. And I have to say, as a warlord, I am very pissed off. But not by you. No, you don't make me mad. Or at least you haven't yet. I'm gonna give you a chance to piss me off in a second. But first, I want to say thank you. You took care of the trash for me. Those fucking Enclave bastards were ruining my operation. You killed a bunch of my expendable rejects, and you proved that my security team works. You know what I think? You are going to have a very bright future in our little company. Congratulations! You passed your first interview. I'm so fucking proud of you, sweetheart. I can't wait to start you killing people that aren't on my side. But you know what? You haven't passed the test for upper management yet. You haven't accepted the job from the big man. So, here's what we're going to do. I have questions, you have answers. You give me what I want, and then I send you to take the test. How does that sound to you? Who am I? Who do you think, huh? You lived in that hole with the Wasteland Scouts for what, 20 years? And you never even mentioned me. That fucking hurts, kid. I am El's Dragon. I'm old Doc Rossman's arch nemesis. I'm like his General Zod from that old comic book, remember? Like you, Rossman took a lot from me. He took my family, he took my boss, my money, my home. Do you know what that does to a man? It makes him grow up mean. So you and me, I'm going to consider us enemies until you turn to the dark side and serve me. Good. I like you. You know what? I'm going to give you your very own raider name. Your new name is Murderface. Because you, pretty boy, killed a ton of my tribal brothers, which makes you a murderer in my eyes. But you have a cute face. Don't you like it? Oh, you better believe it's inspired. It came from the divine El's Dragon, your god. Listen to me. I've been driven to fucking blasphemy, Jesus. I'm so sorry. You must be so confused. Go on and ask me, what is the test I have set up for you? See, we're going to get along just fine. This test I have for you is right below your feet. That big fucking hole, that's the abyss. Decades ago, we got ourselves our very own super mutant slaves and put them to work. But then, our big one got something in his head. Some new idea formed in that itty-bitty brain of his. And now, he's out of control. You, my friend, are going down to level 27 alone. And you're going to put him back in his place. Your fists. You think you get to keep all the shit you walked in here with, huh? Well, that's funny, Murderface. You're good for a laugh. You, amigo, are my slave. You went and got yourself captured. Now, you're fucked. Actually, no. You're working your way back up to fucked. Right now, you're dead. You'll get your shit back when you prove your worth to me on your own. Because you see, I don't need your toys. I need men. And you, little boy, you are not even worth one man in my eyes. Not yet. When you get back up here again, maybe you'll earn your shit back. Oh, you like to use big words. Maybe Brainiac was a better name for you. Okay then. Murderface, you have my blessings. Here's the brick ton of shit you walked in here with. I hope you're worth the price of how much I was going to sell that for. But now it's time for you to leave. I'll see you when, or should I say, if you get back. Either you jump, or you get shot when you try to run away. Don't make me shoot you, Murderface. I'll be very disappointed.
This is Bragg, checking on your progress. Heard you got thrown into the Raiders pit. Come back. Good, you're still alive. The Elves Dragon goon you no doubt met is the bastard that betrayed your American brothers and sisters. We've tried to infiltrate that mine several times and failed, but we did manage to sneak some tools down below. We heard the Raiders have an acoustic net keeping objects suspended above the cave floor. Can you confirm? That'd be the net. That big conducting shaft runs the length of the mine. That'll be your ticket out. I'm guessing you don't have the technical skills to fix it, but I may have another way. Take out that super mutant at the back of the cave complex. You'll find our supplies scattered in the tunnels as you go. We'll modify our plans. The Raiders are fracturing in leadership after their little coup failed during the Vault disaster. If you can use that winning smile of yours in good old American politics, you may just find yourself right at home. Do whatever you can to sow dissent among the Raider tribes. Capture weapons, raise an army. You'll need it in the days to come. You're a real Enclave infiltration expert now, kid. Welcome to Special Operations. I never met her, but I was told there's an old communist hag out there called the Shishi. Rumor has it she's the warlord of the remnant Chinese faction. You get in bed with her pinko band of yuppies and you'll have a base of power. Find her and report in if you've embedded among her troops. We'll stay in contact where we can. Right. Good hunting. Bragg out. Specialist, you're about to make contact with one of our mission-critical assets. Chime in. Over. You're about to meet that Shishi we warned you about up ahead on that power relay. She's the one you need to talk to. You help her trash those savages, and she'll set you up with a clear line of succession after killing Elves Dragon. As soon as I give the signal. He has some remaining usefulness to Colonel Autumn's efforts in the core region. After he's expended his usefulness, we're sending you to assassinate him. Eyes in the sky, kid. There are some benefits to being the man. Highly advanced pre-war satellite tracking is one of them. You ain't a slave, kid. How many slaves they let roam all over California on their own missions? Nah, they know you're special, same way I did. They know you've got ties to a greater power. Make sure the Shishi gets the message from on high. Bragg out.
どういう意味だ？ああ、真実だ。C とレイダー同盟のやり方は違う。エルストラゴンは人の心を持っていない。新米よ。何が言いたいのだ？そうだ。エルストラゴンは娘を人質に取り、私を刺激している。奴が憎い。私は娘と C の者たちを救いたいのだ。お前も一緒に戦ってくれないか？エルストラゴンと NCR の戦争で私たちは犠牲になっている。他の一族たちもそうだ。奴の勢力拡大による影響で NCR に殺されるのを恐れている。私たちは他の一族と結託して奴の勢力を弱体化させる。どうだ？お前も来るか？よし、ノスのところへ戻れ。彼からエルストラゴンのためにシアブラを暗殺するように言われるだろう。その後はお前に任せる。奴は自分よりもお前の方が強いと分かっているから、用が済んだらお前を殺しにかかるだろう。だが
その前に私たちが奴を殺す。エルストラゴンに会ったら私に連絡を入れてくれ。私たちはアンズテックでお前を待っている。そこで次の計画を開始する。C はかつて大帝国だった。歴史に残るほどの富と中国、日本、アラスカの人民共和国の力を有し、栄光を築いている。しかし突如現れた NCR に期待を追いやられたのだ。奴らはサンフランシスコを中心に勢力を拡大し、 C 帝国の周りも囲ってしまった。私がまだ幼い頃、奴らは政治や戦争を使って私たちの自由を奪っていった。技術も食料も薬品も。しかしこの技術力が狙われる要因だった。最初にブラザーフットがやってきた。その次にアンクレイブ、そして NCR がやってきて、私たちは負けたのだ。奴らは港を閉鎖し、キャラバンを襲い、その後カリフォルニアの敵に対して禁輸を行う。この禁輸が私たちを世界から遮断し、逃げ延びる道をも閉ざしたことを後々理解した。 C が NCR の手に落ちると、奴らは父が必要なくなったのだろう。私の目の前で父の首をかっ切った。私はどうにか逃げ延びて、そしてレイダーになったの。父は C 帝国の中でも強い男だった。私たちのリーダーになり、奴らが敷いたルールに抵抗し、関税を拒否した。 C の NCR の悪党どもは人々から金を巻き上げるクソ野郎。父は革命家だった。このような犯罪に対して反対の声を上げたのだ。すると奴らは父を殺し、私たちからまた金を巻き上げていった。エルスドラゴンはゲスな男だ。私の娘を人質に取り、私の自由を奪っている。私たちは NCR から逃げている間にレイダーたちと仲間になった。協力か死を要求され、私たちはボスであるマークソンの下についた。だがマークソンはボルト18にいた荒野のスカウトたちの手により鉱山に閉じ込められ、生き埋めにされ殺されてしまった。マークソンが死んだ後、彼の息子であるエルスドラゴンがボスを引き継いだ。奴と子分たちは私たちのやり方を、それか私の名誉が気に食わなかったのだろう。だから奴は死ぬべき人間なのだ。それについては方法を考えよう。お前は他の部族の兵士に加わって戦いたいものを探し出せ。それがうまくいった後、私たちは同盟を作る。間違いなく何人かは対価を求めてくるだろう。だがエルスドラゴンを倒すには必要なことだ。いない。話したくないんだ。彼は死んでしまった。洞窟の奥にいる。作戦中、私は娘を見つけた後、子分たちに救い出させる。もちろん私は人のために死ねるお前の気持ちに感謝する。もし死ぬことがあったなら、私たちの鎮魂歌で誠意を持って弔おう。戦士に幸あれ。
Welcome home, Murderface. I'm fucking proud of you. A lot of people in the last 50 years have tried to kill that old buzzard, but you finally did it. The land is fucking mine now. For this, I am granting you your freedom. You are no longer a slave. Congratulations. But now, we're at a critical juncture in our relationship. I no longer own you, and you have no ties to our people. So the choice is up to you. I have a mission for a key, one which will unlock treasures that you cannot imagine. Weapons you can only dream of. I need someone to take it from Senator DeVille in Union City and go to Fort Daggerpoint to collect what is rightfully mine. You seem like the only one who can do this, but why should you? You're not a raider. You are a vault dweller. What ties you to us, huh? Do you want to be a real raider, mijo? Good. Good. All right then, that settles it. What do you want to talk about now, huh? I'm sure you have questions for me. Make him your blowjob puppet. What the fuck should I care? I just needed to see him dead. Throw it in the fire. Ah, it's the beginning of a new quest. You see, while you were gone, I was on another mission of my own. You remember your little friend Kira? She turned out to be very useful. She unlocked a device for me, and now I have this key. It's not an actual key, you see. It's a little computer program inside this box. You put the box on the door, and open sesame. Boom. You go in, take 4 or 5 Brahmin, then you loot the place. Then bring them back here. No. The weird girl is my tax for killing my man at the beginning. You take my raiders, I take your girlfriend. Besides, she has soft hands and those squishy, gummy lips that I like. Very rare gifts in the wasteland, I assure you. God damn it, Murderface, why do you have to be so charming? Fine, you can have your fun with her, but only after you do this mission for me. You bring me back riches, she's yours. Unharmed, I promise. Now that you're a full-fledged raider, I need you to spread your wings a little. The NCR is going to be making a run on Fort Daggerpoint also. They're after the same weapons we are. Your mission is to gather as much as you can. There are a lot of areas in that old fort. You'll need to explore them all. You need to go to Union City and talk to Senator DeVille. He has the rest of the key. I'll be sending a whole group of my men with you to Daggerpoint. Expect the NCR will be waiting. Easy. DeVille is one of ours. He's a big new Reno gang boss. Bought his way into the Republic Senate. He sent me this RSVP for one of my men. I choose you. You don't look like a raider. Not with that rosy sunburn. It's not just any key. It's not just any fucking fort. This place is like, fuck, a warlord's paradise. Because nobody puts that many locks on their front door unless they have something very valuable to hide. Even if that spooky old place is empty, I want it as a stronghold. Can you imagine trying to uproot our alliance from inside that rock? The NCR has new weapons, old nuclear shit from the old days. They could lob one of those into our mine and wipe us out in a single day. The most valuable thing about the fortress is that it cannot be broken. Not without this, the key. Good, good. Pack up your shit and go. You have a long walk ahead.
We ain't got much time to chat. The war zone's getting hot out where we are. We gotta bug out fast. Call back ASAP.
Don't leave me here too long. Relax.
Make sure that the Shi is still on board your operation. And start getting the raider tribes ready to move against Dragon. We're gonna have to make things quick. Find a mercenary named Anaya Rand at Union City. She has the key. That key will open up Fort Daggerpoint on down the highway. We need to get it open for the next phase of our operation. Kill her if you can. She's an active enemy of the United States military. Use extreme prejudice. Repeat, she is the enemy. Kill her and get the key. Bragg out. Right. Good hunting. Bragg out.
Please, have a seat. It's only polite. So, You're the raider that I've heard so much about. It's interesting that you're so pale. You're rather cordial for a raider. So, let's get straight to the point. I have been told that my family wishes an alliance with the Raiders of San Bernardino. As an NCR senator, I am supposed to turn down any kind of special bargaining, but these are difficult circumstances. So, tell me, what does El's Dragon want besides this damned key? Then what were you told you'd be doing? That's cute. If you aren't here to open negotiations, then I will lay down my terms in words that you can remember. Tell El's Dragon that if we give him this key, we own him. If he betrays the family, even once steps out of line, he's dead. We are holding the NCR's chain in Congress, and it's taking every ounce of our power. Maybe we get tired and let that leash slip. Tell him to hurry. Every hour he spends without paying us, we'll charge him $5,000. After the NCR has their care package, he can do whatever he pleases. Yes, you'll find the key in possession of a mercenary at the cantina. Anai Oran is her name. She'll be expecting payment. You know what to do. You're not supposed to kill her, you moron! El's Dragon gave you the information she wants, didn't he? You tell her Project America went up in smoke, Project Brazil is still active, and China, Denmark, and France are 1,000 miles away. Or was that just too much to retain in your blister of a cerebrum? Good. Don't fuck this up. The Bishop family needs what's in Fort Daggerpoint, or our coup in Congress will fail. Then your little empire of dry grass and shit is no more. The military grows suspicious of all my visitors. Make your proposal quickly. And what does this have to do with me? You told me you didn't come here to negotiate. You didn't come here to negotiate, and now you're threatening me. Fine. Quit acting like an idiot and keep your voice down. I'm not going to be extorted by you, but it's possible your civil war could be of benefit to me. Overthrow El's Dragon, and I will be willing to offer you a mission to remain in power long after your short-sighted plan takes effect. If you do something for me. General Silverman, he's the NCR territorial leader. I need him eliminated to take over this region for the Bishop family. We have been trading with El's Dragon for a little side project to the north, and now we need the NCR thrown off kilter as much as you. When you finish this mission in Fort Daggerpoint, I'm willing to back your coup attempt, if you succeed. Good. Finish your business with El's Dragon and overthrow him. I've been waiting to see his egotistical ass in the dirt for decades. Take this little concession. If you pull this off, the gangs of New Reno will be most indebted to you.
Well, you're the raider that has half of California lit on fire. You don't look like El's Dragon's typical goon. Never seen a mutant before. I like to leave a signature impact on my targets and their employers. It's good advertising for business. Oh, him. A wanted criminal. A convict who escaped justice once or twice before. The law called in his marker. I guess we can call this a case closed. Look, I'm sure we could stand here all day and get a nice tan, but I have a bounty to report in. Can we get this over with? Fine. My name is Anai Oran, bounty hunter. I'll take a wild guess that you want more than just a chat about where I come from and what my mission was. If you really need to know, then buy me a drink first. I'll be waiting in the cantina until the smoke blows over. All right. What did you want to talk about? Someone who got on the bad side of the law. Here, read his death sentence. They passed me this back in the hub. Decided he just wasn't the kind of trash you should leave around for someone else to step in. I tend to work alone. Thanks. I might. Did the good senator mention anything about my price? All right. I'm looking for someone. Someone I've been trying to find for many years. An Enclave lieutenant. The last I heard, they were looking into this area, but got their asses kicked by the raiders. Whatever they were after, they didn't find. They're still out here, somewhere. I need to know what the status of their target is and intercept it. No one. It's a revenge thing. Damn. I tried hacking into their systems to warn them, but someone had severed the cables. What happened to them? You? I'm sorry. I tried to warn them, but I couldn't reach your overseers. The vault's computers were locked tight. Did you see the Enclave officers that destroyed your home? You didn't even stop to help anyone along the way? I'm sorry to hear that. It must have been a tremendous loss. Oh, you poor thing. I'm so sorry. I've seen Bragg and Chevy take out dozens of vaults across the wasteland, but never met someone that's escaped. They tend to enslave healthy adults and children and impress them into their genetic selection program. Others they train into combat units. I was hoping I'd get there in time, but I guess I was too late. Help me find them. Did Senator DeVille tell you the information I'm looking for? I can use it to find them and help you get revenge. Let me see that. I think 32 degrees is over. Huh. Look at that. Clever bitch. I knew this was too easy. Alright. Thank you for your time. Here's your half of the key. Don't mind the dried blood. I had to tear it out of the gut of a super mutant brute. Part of an old war military project. Since you have the key, I'm guessing you'll be the first to find out when you use it to open the door. Not a clue? See you around.
いいことだ。まず、お前はボルトバイキングの将軍と共にフォード・ダガーポイントに向かい、お前が鍵を持っている。そして、コリオスの戦いの中でお前のスキルを見るしかない。彼の命を救うチャンスを持っている。彼の目の前でうまく戦うことができれば、それだけだ。うまくいけば味方になってくれるだろう。エルスドラゴンと戦うには、ボルトバイキングを説得しなければならない。準備をしている時間はあまりないぞ。 うまく時間を使え。将軍たちに会うことを忘れるな。大光神社に戻って以来、私は彼らに多くのものを貢いできた。お前が勇敢であれば、彼らは耳を傾ける。私たちの革命に参加するだろう。そうすれば一気にエルストラゴンを潰すことができる。保証しよう。アンクレイブの裏切り後、エルストラゴンがドラッグ中毒になったのを彼らも知って非常にイライラしている。彼らは反乱の準備をしているようだ。私は残る。頑張れ。
So, you found me in my hideaway rock castle. It's a rare kind that ventures down into the heart of a spider's den, looking for a friend. You'd better keep your wits about you, or else you could be lost in the cobwebs and get your eyeballs eaten by Beelzebub. Oh, so you're going to face the Ills Dragon in mortal conflict, are you? It's possible that I could be of some help. How may I be of assistance? Oh, yes. I've long hated Ills Dragon. He's not fond of Beelzebub and uses his kin to fight in his battles. I want my Spider King to be free to lay his eggs in the eyes of his enemies, so moon nymphs can birth forth from their skulls like glittering stars. As you wish. When El's Dragon is slain, then we will take the Queen and her sire to the far lands. There we will plant the eggs of our king and create another generation of menders in the mind wounds of the enemy. Until then, I will remain near until it is time to fight.
You return again. What would you ask of Madre? My help? You have the man confused with the myth. Hassan may call me prophet, but I am just a man, a foolish man drinking at the feet of his madre. If you or this she-bruja want a blessing, speak to me. If you want my flock to die for your rebellion, just look at them. Dead in the arroyo, dead on the highway, dead on the sand. The vipers, they worship a mother serpent. Say she kills for her pleasure. Ours is the one cleaning up after her. Talk to Hassan. I do not want to see any more of my vultures flayed, murdered by the NCR. Or El's Dragon.
Hey, I heard you stood up to El's Dragon and spared Chief Olga's life. That took serious balls. Not many people around here would have done that. Yeah, I'm one of the old survivalists. I remember when my daddy told me while we were fighting against the Republic. Call me a true believer, I guess. El's Dragon, well, he's not exactly what my dad's generation had in mind when we took up arms. What do you have in mind? There's not that much we can do to piss that bastard off before he decides to kill us. Or someone we care about. Really? Look, kid, I hate to rain on your parade, but you've been here, what, a day or two? For Christ's sake, I'm the guy that captured you and drug your ass into El's Dragon's lair in the first place. How can you trust me? Well, El's Dragon and I don't exactly see eye to eye. A lot of the old guard agree with me. The man's a tyrant. But he's our tyrant. To us, that's better than being run roughshod over by the NCR and their corrupt bureaucrats and mobsters, though not by much. He's held off the NCR so far. With any luck, he'll be able to keep it up. But not if we end up turning against him while the war's on. You better be careful who you let hear that. A lot of who's left out here in the sticks are only here because they believe. The rest? They're here because they have nowhere else to go. They're either wanted dead or in prison. I'm here because my wife and kids live in Black Horse Ranch. I don't want to see them pacified by the NCR. I'm sure you can give it your best shot, but fending them off isn't going to solve the core problem. The NCR doesn't respect the individuality of its tribes and townships. When they run us over, and they will, the only way to protect our way of life is to fight back and win. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Good luck at Fort Daggerpoint.
Hail, freedman. I was told we're going to war together. We'd best get to know one another before our blood is mixed in the sand. I am Revanchist, Jarl of Hell's Knights, son of Freki. Elsdragon said he would bear the key to some damn tomb of the old world. Do you have it? I am. Why else would I be sitting here in this cloud of Brahmin farts? Do you have the key? Elsdragon said some witch in Union City has the key to this prison of 10,000 whores of his. As a rule, the Hell's Knights don't cross paths with witches. We have our own Saith Kona. She forbids us from going. She said the key was cursed. What do I think of him? He is the leader of the Alliance and we are guests in his house. I am oathbound to Elsdragon for better or worse. You are a stranger to our ways, but I'll tell you this. We take hospitality very seriously, and we take our oaths to the grave. Now, speak true, like the man you wish yourself to be remembered as. What are you asking of the Hell's Knights? Brave. Foolish. But I'll humor you with a story before I reply. My people came from a world below the world. Vault 37 it was called, but I knew it as the Holt. It was a pocket of green forest, rivers and sky, surrounded by a field of shimmering lightning. It was beautiful, but cursed. One day we awoke to a great horn blow. The lightning walls fell, and a bridge to our world descended from above. Others, like us, from a culture beyond our own, spilled over the bridge. They were commanded to raid and kill all they met. But so were we. In the madness of the last day, brother turned on brother. The skies turned red. The ground shook. And we fought till few could still stand. As we struck down the last of our enemy, 1,000 in all, a great siren call split the air. A door opened, and our forest home began to burn. We walked into the ruins of the former world. A barren, frozen waste where no man lived, and no beast stirred. None but the scavengers come to clean our bones of flesh and rob us what remained of our vault below the earth. So we walked south on the promise of better weather till we reached the north of California, where we met the NCR. They were at war with these Enclave fools who wanted to take us as soldiers. Either side made promises of an allegiance. We chose to decline both. Those that did not join the Enclave, killed by the NCR. Those that survived the war, we were imprisoned together with them. That is where we were when we were educated to the fact that our vault had been a lie. Old world witches had built it, testing us. The NCR told us that the Holt was a fantasy land, an experiment they called it. Like you, they said they wanted to save people. They tried to re-educate us, rob us of our dignity, break our oaths, turn on our friends. Then we met Elsdragon. He was no savior either. He liberated the prison with an army of raiders, broke our chains and set us free, gave us a home when we had none. That man you wish to betray, he is not decent folk. He's the embodiment of the great liar. As we've come to learn, treacherous butcher. But we swore an oath to him. An oath none of us can break on penalty of death. death sent by him or each other. This is not something I expect you to understand. It may seem like madness to you, but in this mad world, faith is our only anchor to the truth. Our oaths, our bonds to honor, they tie us to the culture we live to protect. If we break them, we deserve to die. These are wise words. I've already seen signs of your ability to massacre your enemies. The Enclave who raided your vault. Well, they were foolish to trust Elsdragon. More foolish to still think that we'd betray him for their tenuous ties to our tribe after they left us in that NCR prison to rot. But they weren't weak, and neither must you be to face them down and win. One day, we will speak of this again, but not yet. Finish your quest, and see to it that your deeds match your words.
What's going on?
It's good to see you alive. Your work among the Shi and savages has earned the respect of our tribe. You are a worthy ally, even despite your vault dweller's skin. I am proud to fight beside you. No. We have no warlords among our ranks. We are like the Vipers that way. We only have flock leaders. There are several flocks spread across the valley, but some hold more sway than others. I'm sure there are some, somewhere, but they are all in hiding from government eyes. It's hard to live a normal life when the NCR looks at the foreigners like we're evil. They don't speak our language, so they can't force us to accept their education. They can't impose their taxes or their cultures on us easily. Like the NCR will one day discover, if you treat all others who are different than you as something separate and undesirable, well, what is there left to do but become the villain they expect you to be? If we cannot be respected as citizens, then we will be feared as raiders. There might not be justice, but there is more dignity in it. Or, so some would say, I am here because I like to fight. I don't suffer quietly. My name and my faith are from a language long ago forgotten. You see, in the vault where my people came from, there were many people from many different cultures. Not all survived their time below the earth. Mine barely did, with all our books burned and our history scattered to the wind. So we were adopted by a tribe in Mexico after we wandered for many years. When we returned to our home in Aradesh, we were no longer welcome. We found the NCR there instead, and they put us in prison. Elsdragon freed us, along with many other Vipers and Shi. What do I feel? He's the leader of the Alliance, the one who liberated my people from the jaws of the NCR. Perhaps he is my master. He holds my people in chains, but these chains are gilded, and we are better off slaves to him than in graves among the NCR. I see. And I expect you wish me to join you. This is possible. I have seen you rise from grievous wounds that would kill any other. I believe you can do what you say. When the time comes, I will fight for you.
Ah, the new raider I've heard so much about. In one sun, you've done more to upset the balance than anyone in so many years. Come into my lair. Sit with me and tell me why you are here. I'm very excited to have a young man in my tent. It's been so long since I've had the pleasure of a male suitor. No, not out, not much for us. We are the priestess of the Viper tribes, their leader, and their channel to the White Serpent Mother. We are pale, you see, Shrouded under cover here, I am. Kept from the sun, and my skin is as milky as the mother serpent. It is the way of my calling. So kind of you to care. To you, it may seem like a cult, yes. I can see why. Our tribe's ways are not your ways. Our mother serpent is not the one true god, no. But our divine channel. Only ours. We sacrificed ourselves to the serpent's calls, cut off from the great beyond, to serve her, here, in the wastes. But before we die and return to her eternal den, we satiate her depthless appetite for destruction. It was long ago in a land in California. Our grandfathers found her in a cave of bones one day. Many men and women fell into the pit. She waited there, a great serpent as long as a milk river. She bit them, and many died. But those that did not die heard her call in the dark of near death. They saw the visions and became the first generation. Now, here we are. Yes, she was real, but her time on the earth grew still. She is gone from us now, in the great beyond. The new California Republic killed her. After the chosen fool cast our tribe into the ashes, they did not understand our ways. We changed, as she did, born anew with a new purpose. We no longer destroy men for her pleasure, but for her revenge. Yes, speak to me now about why you are here. We have been many places over the years. I will tell you all you want to know, if you reveal your purpose to me. Unite the tribes? Under you? This is a strange proposal. You are so new and so pale. Why do you want to destroy Elsdragon? And why are you coming here to me with your traitorous ways? He may seem wasteful to you, but his harsh ways are justified. We of the Viper tribe see destruction as a beautiful thing. The Mother Serpent commands us to do so, so we do. We are not thieves and butchers like the others paint us. That is the Viking or the Psycho way. We are holy warriors. Who would you have us destroy? What do you know of the Mother Serpent's desires? Power-hungry he may be, yes, but he is not weak. Elsdragon is a formidable foe. We held the old guard and psychos together when Rossman killed his father and brothers. He took us in and drank from the same serpent's milk as we did. He is strong now, as you must be. It's a delicate mix of the venom of our mother serpent and my own milk. We have so little left, you see. A raider gave me a child when I was young, but it did not survive. So the elders gave me to the old priest as an offering, and the mother sank her fangs into me. At first, I did not want it. I thought I was barren, and my flowing milk was a loathsome reminder of my emptiness and loss. But after the mother serpent died, my purpose became clear. The old priests were killed by the NCR, and I finally wanted this life. You must drink of the mother serpent's venom through my milk, and become a child of her through me. You will survive, If you have the endurance to see through the illusions, then you'll see the world as we do. Mayhaps, yes. If you are of a weak constitution, then you will be chased by the phantoms till your death. But do not worry, the phantoms will not bite you. Not always. Sometimes they will whisper to you, give you directions. Oh, yes, and more. The serpent's daughters will writhe under your skin for the rest of your days. When they see through your eyes an enemy that crosses the mother, they will command you to kill them in her service. This is the price of my cooperation in your revolt against Elsdragon. Take the venom, and I will implore my goddess to mark him for death. Ah, you are one of us now. The first true Viper brought from the outside in a generation. You are my first. It is a very special day for me. Finally, I have given up myself another offspring of the Mother Serpent. Welcome to our tribe. You will, in time. Watch for the signs. Then you must be a truly great warrior. The Mother Serpent waits for the right time to call upon you. You will be a true destroyer. No other raider will ever dare compare themselves to you. Go now, and I will begin to prepare. We will fight Elsdragon for you when the time comes.
Ah, the Destroyer has returned once again to Ziabula. Tell me of your journeys. Soon you will battle the Demon King. Your fate and ours will be sealed. You will be remembered as a hero, even if your past deeds have not been great. May karma smile on you. Of course, we will be there when you need us.
I must thank you. Your bravery and strength in the deep saved us from the enemy. Even though you knew we sent you to die alone. I am ashamed of my deeds. You are truly a great warrior. I am proud to fight by your side, even if I no longer deserve your respect. I was ordered by Elsdragon to send you on alone down the path towards the light. He knew what you would encounter down there in the deep. He said it was for you alone, and our pay was behind those rocks. I assume now he intended to kill us along with you. Indeed, our oaths prevent us from harming him or his family, but I will not be sacrificed to some demon ritual and dang tomb for his pleasure. Very well. According to the laws of the Raider Alliance, you require 3 warlords to challenge Elsdragon to single combat for the right to rule. He has kept us in check by our oaths we swore when he freed us. Wilco of the Old Guard by enslaving his family. Same with Kiva of the She. He has as her daughter. Hassan of the Black Vultures he keeps simply because Elsdragon, the one they call the Prophet, share a bond of cult ritual. The Spiderkin and Vipers follow out of deferences to their masters, but if you follow their gods with some sacrifice, I'm sure they'll bend. Our oaths swore that we would defend Elsdragon to the death, uphold his laws, and obey his every command. He himself is oath-bound to obey his own laws, and defend himself in single combat against a lawful opponent. I hate to be a pedant about these matters, but I'm sure the gods won't mind. Fate is fickle, after all. Here, take my shield and the spare mail. The vault garb suits you, be it 18 or 37. You're welcome by our fire, anytime.
Specialist, this is Colonel Bragg. Come back. Repeat, this is Bragg. Come back. We got word that the fort has been blown wide open. Good work, soldier. That should provide us the distraction we need. Head on back to that mine and coordinate with any allies you've gathered. Take out El's Dragon and see how many forces you can rally. We'll be in the area. We're dropping in some supplies now. Follow your map and you'll find it. No, just get that El's Dragon sumbitch in the ground. Sooner he's dead, the sooner we can burn this valley and head home. Find the guns and ammo we left in a crate not far from your position. It should help reinforce your efforts. Adapt, improvise, overcome. We needed those mutants out in the open. Now you can watch the NCR and Raiders panic. Rally your forces and start the cleanup operation. We can use this new faction to wipe out any opposition before we make our move. Talk to them. Be their friend. Follow my example from Vault 18 and make them your buddy. Then turn them on each other. It's an age-old tactic. Use it wise. Talk to that Shishi and set up her commie pinko bastards with some leverage. They'll seal the deal. Good work, son. Now, head on out to that mine and see how many of them you can turn to your cause. They should be up in arms over those super mutants and blame old El's Dragon for the betrayal. Use it to your advantage. Brag out.
私は谷に様々なデーモンがやってきた。そして砦に火がついたと聞いた。教えてくれ早く。私のスパイが言っていることが正しいのか。スーパーミュータント。なるほど。気をつけなければな。だが危機は好機になり得る。将軍たちはこれがエルスドラゴンの過ちだと思っているみたいだ。奴の欲がデーモンとの戦い同様の失敗が起きると不安が。お前はエルスドラゴンと直面する前に部族のリーダーたちを説得しなければならない。エルスドラゴンをやるのは今だ。人民革命に参加することに合意した将軍たちを教えてくれ。手伝うのはいいことだ。だがミラは危険な殺人者で彼女の部族も同様に危険だ。毒を飲むと愚か者。コリオスは NCR と戦って生き残った猛者だ。ボルトバイキングの寿命は役に立つ。彼らは北のモハーベに何人もいて私たちをサポートしてくれるだろう。素晴らしい。ハッサンたちとシーは仲がいい。私たちは一緒になれば強くなれる。あ、彼らはレイダーアライアンスの主要だ。私たちは形を与えるために彼らのサポートが必要になる。彼らの助けを借りエルスドラゴンを消耗させ、それでやっと奴を倒せる。奴らはレイダーに悪評を与える混沌要素。奴らはドラッグ中毒のクソ野郎だ。奴らはエルスドラゴンと同類だ。奴らは同様の世界観を持っている。しかし味方になれば敵の考えもわかるだろう。今は先が見えないが頑張れ。ここ私にも何が起こるかわからん。お前はエルスドラゴンを殺した後に行うレイダーへのスピーチの準備をしろ。彼らはお前の話を聞きたがっている。その中で将軍たちのうちの誰かと争わなければならないだろう。公の場で勝利をつかむために準備を怠る。これが終わった後、私たちはデーモンの大軍をどう処理するか決めなければならない。そして最終的には NCR との問題に直面するだろう。旧帝国の知恵と力がお前と共にあらんこと。
You! What the fuck are you doing back here? Did you unleash this fucking army of super mutants into the valley? What gave you the idea to let those bastards out? Where the hell are my weapons of mass destruction? What? What did you do? Nobody screws the demon and lives. Nobody. If you took a shit in the Father's cave, then you just sealed our fucking doom. Do you have any idea what he'll do for revenge? Don't be fucking crazy. Think about this for a second. You've unleashed a horde of demons on us. Who will unite the tribes to fight them? If you're busy killing me, huh? I don't have time to deal with your bullshit. Fall in line and prepare the defenses. You're full of shit. There's no way you could have pulled all the strings required to unite the tribes that fast. It took me a lifetime to rule the Survivalist Alliance. Years of killing and sacrifice. Who do you think you are? You're going to challenge me here? In front of my own fucking men? You have fucking balls, I'll tell you that. But you couldn't fight me if I had a fucking arm tied behind my back. Wouldn't even be worth my time. Fine. Pick a weapon off the table. We'll see how you fucking handle yourself.
Dead. Let's keep moving.
You... son of a bitch. I spent my entire life fighting to save these idiots from themselves. From the NCR. Now there's nothing between them and Arizona.
Where you leave your kill, Raider. Please.
は部族たちに演説し、彼らの忠誠を獲得しなければならない。なせばなる。ステージに上がれ。行け行け。
there you are. I've been waiting for your return. The super mutants were an unexpected turn of events, but fortuitous. I heard the bodies are piled up 10 feet high at Athens-Tec, but we can still enact our plan to install you as the Raider Overlord. So, what is your business here? No, not at all. In fact, I have the same goal. You and I could work together on this. It would be to our mutual advantage. Let me explain. The NCR has been attempting to regulate my family's business for decades. We want them out of our politics. My place in Congress has been a boon for our efforts, but we need more power to really get an edge over the market. The only way to accomplish that goal is to sow chaos in the Senate and impeach the current president, leaving the door open for one of our choosing. With Silverman dead, the military is going to overreact. They will splinter in leadership and drive a wedge into their ranks. We take advantage by our mercenaries buying up NCR contracts, poised to saturate every area of their operations. The icing on the cake is the weapon system in Fort Daggerpoint. With those weapons, we can protect the survivalist raiders indefinitely and bargain for anything we want. Does that sound like a reasonable arrangement to you? Look, you half-baked cretin, you people owe me. You would be up to your eyeballs in NCR gunfire if I hadn't kept their military at bay. No, listen to me. Listen to me. Damn you, just listen to me. You're going to destroy the entire Raider cause if you kill my staff. The NCR will stop at nothing to wipe your civilization off the map. I am all that stands in their way. Look, you half-baked cretin, I've been the only thing keeping Congress from eviscerating the Raider tribes for decades. Your lawlessness and chaos is the perfect combination for the Bishop family's objectives. I am on your side. You spare me, and I will help you kill Silverman. I'll even send a gang of men to fight your ranks with you. I leave unharmed, and I will make good on my end of the bargain. You're doing me a favor taking Silverman out of the picture. No! Listen to me! Listen to me!
シティから戻ってきたのか？どんな情報が手に入った？レーダーの調子はどうだ？デーモンに襲撃されているエリアの人々はどうだった？本当に悪魔を追いやれるなら反撃の準備をした方がいい。牽制が弱まっている状態では寝首をかかれるぞ。それしかないみたいだ。アンクレーブが残したベルティーバードの給油を終えた。これでホラーフォートレスを攻撃するぞ。お前がいるだろう。お前は私たちの部族のチャンピオンだ。古い神々が人々を救うために送られた戦士なんだ。私はお前が暮らしていたボルトを破壊し、ウェストランドのスカウトを殺したアンクレイブの話を聞いた。奴らは今、砦の中で軍隊を指揮している。奴らは核ミサイルを起動する準備をしていて、デーモンに守られている。これが本当であれば、デーモンキングが気を取られている間に倒せる。お前は復讐ができ、私たちは勝利を収めることができるぞ。 旧友が私のところに来てラジオを聞かせてくれた。彼女はチャンネルを傍受し、ブラック大佐の声を聞いた。確認できるぞ。今砦内部で戦闘中だ。急げば傍受した情報が役に立つ。もし失敗したらエルストラゴンを殺し、部族をまとめたのも意味を失う。私たちは殺され、ブラックが操るデーモンは私たちの墓を好き放題荒らすぞ。ならばそうしろ。私は奴を倒せるならどんな手段も厭わない。お前は忠誠を誓っている将軍たちを集めろ。最後の戦いに向けて彼らを説得するんだ。要塞の周囲で戦えなければ裏道を探す必要がある。これが私たちの生き残る唯一の希望だ。
This is Colonel Bragg, the Enclave specialist. Come back, specialist. We heard you got a little mixed up in the fight between the super mutants and raiders. Hope a little blood's got your motor going. It's time we ended this charade. Come on up to Fort Daggerpoint and we'll link forces. We have a foothold in here you have got to see. No shit. We hadn't noticed. Gather your allies and have them make a final push right through the main gate, or sneak in the back door. We'll send coordinates. You can blast your fist right up the middle or go the stealth route. Either way, you'd better come with all you got. That's top secret. Can't let it be heard over the airwaves, even on this secure channel. You just pack your bags and be ready for the long haul. After this, you'll want to be as far from here as possible. I'm sending coordinates to your Pip-Boy for a back door. Send a column of whatever allies you have up the strike lane. That'll free up your vector. You better finish any business you got left out here. After this, you're coming back east with us. Good. Follow the beacon and hightail it our way. We'll drop you some more supplies out in the desert. Use them to kick some mutant ass. For America. Bring out.
on United States property. Welcome home. Forgive me if I didn't seem so hospitable last time you were here. I had a bit of a bugbear infestation, but now I think you can take care of that. I want you to kill the super mutant leader that putrefies these hallowed halls. You kill him, then we can get this place back in American hands.
Please retreat or die in a look your own filth.
technology.
estás haciendo? Ya párale. Oye, pues qué mierdas estás haciendo. Ya párale. Oye, pues qué mierdas estás haciendo. Ya párale.
Stop where you are, human. Don't come any... Wait. What is that scent you carry? Is it really you? It cannot be. How fortuitous. My lost child has returned in our hour of need. The Slayer of the Master. The Echo of Ages. I could hardly believe my eyes. But then again, only you could slay so many of my new generation of super mutants. Only the lost one could be so... superior. But of course you are. The Enclave Daleks believe they can reclaim my lost progeny for themselves. How precious. The Enclave came to me after the NCR swept them out of their California strongholds. Fearful and desperate. Your Colonel Bragg and Chevy are implanted with the same parasite that infuses my body with the Daggerpoint core. It is the same parasite that grants them their resurrection powers, and you, your own healing abilities. Luckily for my experiment's purposes, I do not need your loyalty, only your still beating heart. Amusing. Your brain will make for an entertaining neural array when unified with the father's biomass. Dweller, you are just... Yes, prove to me you are the mother... Dweller, you are just as I...
Oye, pues qué mierdas estás haciendo. Ya párale.
We have won a great victory, friend. It seems you, like I, have found your true calling. I am honored to fight beside you. You may contain the remnants of the Demon King, but you are my friend. Whatever shreds of him linger in you, your honor holds at bay.
So, you're one of the Enclave's patriots. That's a surprise. I didn't really take you for an idiot. Great. You're one of them, all right. Let's skip the chatter and go straight to the gunfight.
You've made it. I have to say, your battle with the mutant leader was most impressive. Colonel Bragg is waiting for you in the missile bay. He has some final adjustments to make before the weapon is ready to launch. Also, there is a mercenary coming to make a last attempt to stop the weapon from arming. We'll have to defeat them together.
Then you know how dangerous she is. We have a personal history with her. She's made a career hounding our footsteps.
Don't be so certain. You may have faced down the super mutant father, but she is different. Treat her as though she were the threat of your life. Report to Colonel Bragg. He'll have further orders regarding your next assignment.
Nice work, soldier. I've seen your handiwork scattered all over the wasteland. You have a death toll that'd make any general proud. After this, you're coming back east with us. We've got one last goal to accomplish, then we're bailing out of here. Let's finish off these two bad guys and launch this missile. Damn right, soldier. Toss their corpses over the end of the missile bay. Make sure they don't get back up. We'll light the fires and watch them vaporize from a safe distance. Nice work, soldier. Now let's get this bird in the air. Punch in the target coordinates for the NCR's military bases. Consider this our parting gift to the California territories. We'll be back one day, after we gain a stronghold back east. President John Henry Eden revealed himself to Colonel Autumn a few months ago and gave us standing orders. We got the anti-FEV serum from this base after hiding out in Vault 18 for nearly 10 years. It was a long wait, but I knew he'd come through for us. Now we have a new home, Fort Raven Rock. Can't wait to see it. Just get that missile airborne, and we'll see to your future. It's gonna be bright. Every Enclave officer gets a sweet call sign from their first regimental commander, like Chevy, Leonidas, or Tomahawk. How about we take to calling you Autumn? Colonel Autumn's a friend of mine in the big leagues. He needs a new captain. You could take up with him. He'll give you the training you need to become a legendary officer. I'm proud of you. Damn right. Let's get out of here. Fire up this bastard and meet me back at the Vertibird.
Let's get out of here. I want to burn this place to the ground and forget it ever existed.